come on, 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 let's go.
Come on, everybody, just kick off your shoes. About to roller skate, and you know we can't lose. We got Uncle Smiley on the ones and twos. Back behind the boards, make it do what it do. You just grab a hand and you go to the floor. Roll all around till you can't know.
What's poppin', everybody? We're back again. Skate night coming in March 19th. It's a little bit early, but we try not to clash with other rinks and their events. So we're gonna go over a breakdown. So the importance is really just time and making sure you got like more time than enough to get set up, get a sound test going. So when it's showtime, it's not one of those, oh my God, I forgot that moment, and you just kind of like, your blood pressure high the whole DJ event, because you don't want that one person that's like in the back of the venue and they just like, nah, they give you that eye, it's gonna mess up the whole event after that. The energy is gonna be there. You never gonna get them to dance to nothing. Once you lost them in the beginning, they just like, nah, you ain't it, bruh. You can play the hottest song in the nation. They just like, you lost them. So you don't want to lose them before you start. Get here early, like really early. Event start at 6, be there at like 2, 1, 12, It just make your setup process easier. So if you forget something, which is human, you got time to, get right. Let me see. So what we got here is, what's the name of this company? Pro X. Super convenient versus like having to put your equipment on. So the issue is not that, the table's not adequate enough. A lot of it is, you kind of want something that's kind of like closer to you, so you're not DJing like this. Because after, your back gonna be hurting you, especially if you got like a longer gig, like 6, 7, 8 hour gig or something like that, a wedding event, and you like this the whole time. I guarantee you, your back will not thank you in the morning. I've been there. Yeah, so go ahead and get one of these because it's raised a little bit. You can adjust the feet and get it to like at least waist level, so you can DJ like this and be comfortable, and you're not like slouching over and getting backaches. This one is a Reloop RP 8000 MK2 hybrid. I didn't bring needles today because I'm going to use my bass just in case for backup. I have an SB3 in the car just in case. Then this one right here, Pioneer DJ S9, DJM S9. This is the model before the new one, S11. You get a good mixer that's up to date, whether this one or the new one, you're good. You don't have to keep buying mixer after mixer, so they can make a DJM S13. Don't keep buying mixers. It's $2,000 a pop. You get a mixer that's good. If you take care of it, it should last you years, 10 years maybe. I don't know. You get insurance and you just keep fixing it. You get one mixer, you learn that mixer, you stick with that mixer. You can buy other mixers, but once you get good with this one mixer, you just know how it works, you know the buttons. Get one good mixer, put insurance on it, and you ride until the wheels fall off. When the wheels fall off, get new ones. Don't keep changing mixers. Stick to one mixer. So this is MacBook Pro. I'm pretty sure this is the 2019 model. 6 gigabytes of RAM. If you're gonna DJ professionally, do it for real. 6 gigabytes is the minimum, not 8. You're gonna be pushing it close when it comes to RAM, and you really running this equipment. 16, and the terabyte SSD. 1 terabyte SSD. That's the minimum. Only for DJ. It will last longer. It probably won't overheat. If it does overheat, I suggest you get like one of these little external fans from Amazon, like $30. Because I'm not gonna lie, these new MacBooks, they run really, really hot. It's really no preference on what computer you use. You can use Mac, you can use Windows. I have both. So it's just personal preference. I like to use an external mixer. You can use like wire. You can just hardwire this mixer into your sound system. When you do that, then the only thing really regulating the sound and levels and all that is just this mastering this. So you probably have to do a lot of tuning, because not every song is engineered the same. So to prevent all of this, I get an external mixer and I set it up to where no matter what, everything kind of come out how I want to come out, and I'm not doing too much trimming over here with sound. It's just less stuff I got to do over here going on. So get an external mixer so you can just put the levels where you need to once it's going, and you just forget about it. And it's also easier with mics when you have an external mixer, because there's other plugins that can go into the mic and preamps that come with this to help out with mics and performance, versus you plug your mic into this and it's like, to DJ mix, it ain't really designed to have superior mic performance. It's just good to put on a show, but do this one mixer. So with this, you get a better edge. Plus, this is kind of inexpensive. I think this mixer was like $180, super inexpensive. So with speaker placement, it's kind of, you want a good angle to where you think most people are going to be dancing. So for this speaker placement, most of the people probably be dancing in this area. You got to get it like angled to that. So if you feel like most of the people are going to be dancing here, you kind of want to move your speakers towards that area. So that's where the wave's going to be bouncing at. You want distance from your speakers and the microphone, because microphone's gonna give off feedback, and when they get too close to the speaker, you get that screeching sound. And also have your trim and your gain set right, so you don't never get feedback and have those screeching moments. Other than that, just point your speakers at where you think the people are gonna be grooving, and then tailor or contour the sound to the room. If it's a really, really big venue, then yeah, you wanna tailor, or you just get more speakers. It's all about gauging the venue. If it's a super, super big venue, they're probably gonna have their own thing going on anyway, but you just mobile, you got two little setups. Both of them, same thing like this, so the waves connect. And I highly recommend subs. I see a lot of people do gigs, they don't have subs. These make a difference. They fill up the room. If you just got loudspeakers, it's going to be really, really loud, but you are missing out the most important half of the song, the bass. That's like, this is the core. This is driving the song. Right now, you just loudspeakers. Let's say you just have those speakers at the top up here. All you're going to hear is vocals and horns, but you're missing the bass. The key to show business, right? You just really gotta look the part. So if you first starting off and you don't have a big bankroll to get as much as of equipment, because this is just 4 years in the game, just starting and adding and adding and adding, then taking some losses. You add, you cry about it, you sulk about it in private, and you just like get over it. It's like, that's just part of the game, and you just keep going. But you want to build up. So I'm not saying get into the wedding business right now, buy all this equipment, and then just be like, boom, I'm finna be getting booked, every month, twice a month, 3 times a month. That's just not how the game is. Just start small, get like a small thing, just learn the game, learn DJing, and just build onto it, and just start adding all these pieces. The thumb is start small. Don't get so big at it. Microphones, you just want to get something that's like solid. The heavier the mic, the better it is. The microphone is really, really light when you grab it. It's probably a crappy microphone, and it's gonna give you problems. Sure, it might work, but once you start putting equipment on amplified sound, like mixers and stuff like that, you'll be able to tell like, ugh. Mic check, mic check. Please do not do this to your mics. Mic check, mic check, mic check. If you got a cheap microphone, you might even destroy this. Mic check, mic check. That's how you check your mic. Hold the mic with confidence. It's your mic. You rocking out the show. None of this. You don't want to be scared. You're not supposed to be DJ and be scared to talk to a little 5-year-old dancing in front of you. You gotta confidence. Hold the mic. Rock the mic. You know what I'm saying? Confidence. I know when people starting DJing, the hardest part is really just, how do I get all that music? Thing called DJ pools. You pay like a monthly fee, monthly premium or annual premium, and you download a database of songs. Go that route. Also, because you do not want to be ripping songs off YouTube, because I promise you, you're going to rip a song off YouTube, right? You're going to play it on a loud PA system. It's going to sound really bad, like really bad. And this is just on this. So you do a live event, a big event. So let's say you go to a nice skating rink or a nightclub. You playing it on a bunch of expensive speakers. They catch everything. So yeah, your YouTube version gonna get debunked fast, and I guarantee you, no one looks to hire you again. Just pay that fee, get you a 300 KB song from DJ pools. Now, whatever DJ pool you want to choose, that's on you. Cause I can't really give you no advice. I use BPM Supreme and Franchise Record Pool, but it's plenty other ones out there you can use. There's a bunch of them. Just look up DJ Pool, choose the one that fits your DJ style. And they can give you access to most of the music. So most DJs, if the lazy DJ, they only gonna play what's on the record pool. They're not gonna pay $1 on iTunes or go out their way to get this song that they know they never heard no DJ play. That's how you define yourself from other DJs. Those records that don't get put on record pools that you pay for and play, and people like, ooh, what you know about that? And that'll help you like get through the crowd of DJs, and you know, oh, I'm a DJ, because they're going to record pool, press play, stuff like that. So with needles is, it's a lot of paying attention. Like, let's say if I did have a needle with me today, if I brought my needles, which I'm not going to use, you will have to like weigh this thing to whatever needle you're using. You got to get the weight balance right. Then you got to make sure your records are clean, so your needle not picking up dirt and dust. Then you want to regulate that your needle can handle the ambiance. So let's say you're doing a live gig and it's a lot of bass. All that bass is going to be shaking your equipment, like, so your needle's just going to be jumping up and down. So it's a lot of other stuff. Then it's like calibrating through the bath. It's just a whole bunch of other stuff you don't have to do when you get these. And if you're traveling, just have a double set. They sell these in double sets, so you get the one receiver, you get these two that come with it, and you get an extra set. I don't think you'll ever DJ longer than 8 hours. That'll be a long day for you, like just 8 hours straight. But if you do, you can have that set charged and ready to go. And then once start dying, you just swap them out. Just keep going. So in total, you can go up to 16 hours with 2 of these things. But you still should know how to DJ with needles. You should know how to DJ any type of equipment. It doesn't matter what it is. Turntable, CDJ, doesn't matter. Just like that, you see how it started off really, really chaotic. There's wires all over the floor, speakers laying around, doors open, and it's kind of smooth now, you know. You know, the vibe is cool, tables all set up. None of my wires are showing. So take focus of that. You know, so this got this black facade. It's a facade, it's a show to make this thing look like it's super, super clean. But actually, if you look behind the map, you know, I got all this going on. You know, it's just, honestly, if you want to put in like 3 hours more of your setup, if you really want to like daisy chain these perfectly neat, you can do that. You just need to come to the venue like, if it starts at 6, you need to be there like 6:30 a.m. then, if you want to be like that. Or you can get one of these facades, stuff it all in there, but it still look nice to the venue. I feel like if you do like an open setup and you're starting, you got wires everywhere, you gotta think about it. Yeah, somebody's wedding, it's the reception, it's supposed to look nice. Everything's supposed to look nice. You know, decorations are nice, and then they scan down. Now look at the DJ with all these wires going around. You know, he vibing, but it just look, you know, look off. So it's not always about, you you know, being a dope DJ. Sometimes you gotta have the look. So get you a facade. They come in 2 colors, black and white. If you really want to get fancy, you can go to a seamstress and make you a custom one. You can take it to another level. You can do whatever you want. But yeah. Other than that, that's all I got. Uncle Smiley the DJ. March 19th, y'all better show up to Skagit Skate. We got alcohol too. Boom.
Come on, let's slide. Just slide.